Happy to be here once more. I guess you're all doing good. You're welcome to music class. I am Ubong Linus, music teacher from Redeemer International Schools, Science and Technical College, UU, RISSTC. For today's lesson, we will be looking at a very wonderful topic, intervals and kinds of intervals. This class is for the JSS 2. What is interval? You can see that interval is the distance in pitch between two notes. It is also defined as the difference in pitch between two notes or sounds. These two definitions mean the same thing, so anyone you choose is correct. An interval can be melodic, harmonic, depending on how it is written or sounded. Melodic and harmonic intervals, the difference is an interval is melodic if the two notes are written or sounded one after the other. In other words, a melodic interval occurs when the first note is sounded or written separately, followed by the second note. I have a chart here for you to see so you understand. Now I'm going to go to the keyboard to play the sound for more clarification. Alright, from the above diagram, you see that we have a leader line which is C below. So this is the middle C and you have your G. So you have, since it's a melodic intervals, you play one after the other, making it a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we move to the next one, F to C. So still a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With what you've just heard, you will notice that the first note is played or sounded before the second one in each case. We move on to the next one, harmonic intervals. An interval is harmonic if the two notes are played vertically on the stave or sounded together at the same time. This is to say that a harmonic interval occurs when the two notes are sounded at the same time. I'll still have to go to the keyboard, but before I go to the keyboard, I have the chart here for you to see. I'm going to go to the keyboard now and you listen to how they are being sounded. Alright, with what you've seen on your diagram, you have your C and you have your E, making it a third. 1, 2, 3, a third. So we move on to B, F to C, making it a fifth. So we move on to the next one, A to E, making it also a fifth. So that's that. From what I have explained on the keyboard, you will observe that F to A contains 3 letter names, which is F, G, and A. It is a third of a SAT. Similarly, G to D contains 5 letter names, G, A, B, C, and D, and so it is a type of a fifth. I made mention on how to determine intervals. Intervals are determined by quality and quantity. First, I will explain the quality. In terms of quality, an interval is determined by the number of semitones contained by the intervals. There are 5 kinds of intervals. We have the major, the minor, the perfect, the augmented and the diminished. I will start by explaining the major intervals. Take note that a major interval is more than a minor interval by a semitone. There are 4 major intervals, namely major second, third, sixth, and seventh. A major interval is determined by the number of semitones it contains. For example, a major second contains 2 semitones, a major third contains 4 semitones, a major sixth contains 9 semitones, a major seventh contains 11 semitones. You have the chart, and I will still go to the keyboard to explain that for you. Let's go. So what you have on your diagram, you have the C and you have your D, making it a major second. So 1, 2, that's a major second. Then the next one you have your C and you have your E, making it a major third. 1, 2, and 3, major third. So what you have next is your C and your A. So you have C, D, E, F, G, and A. So making it a major fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Sorry, making it a major sixth. That's a major sixth, and so on. You move to the next one. You use the same pattern. It works like that. With that, I guess you've really understood. We move on to the next one, minor intervals. A minor interval is smaller than a major interval by a semitone. There are also 4 minor intervals. We have the minor second, third, sixth, and the seventh. We can certainly say that a minor interval occurs when a major interval is decreased by a semitone. I have the chart there on your screen for you to understand. Let's go to the keyboard for more clarification. Alright, so we move to what we have on your diagram. You have a minor second, so you have the C to D flat. This is your D, so you flatten the D, making it a minor second. So you move to the next one, your C to E flat. This is your C and this is your E, so you flatten the E. So this way you land, so making it a minor third. So you move to the next one, a minor sixth. What do you have? You have your C and you have your A flat. This is your A, so you flatten the A. So you have a minor sixth. So you move to the last one, a minor seventh. You have your C and you have your B. Flatten the B, making it a minor seventh. So with that, you understand at the back of your mind that a minor second contains just 1 semitone, a minor third contains 3 semitones, a minor sixth contains 8 semitones, a minor seventh contains 10 semitones. With that, you will notice that the minor intervals are obtained by lowering the upper note of the intervals. Similarly, another method of obtaining minor intervals is by raising the lower note of the major interval. For example, you have that on your screen. So you can also have a minor interval by raising the lower note. Let's go to the keyboard for more clarification. So same thing applies to this diagram here. So you have a minor second. So you have your C sharp to D. This is your C sharp. This is your D. So your C sharp to D, making it a minor second. So you move to the next one, your C sharp to E. This is your C sharp and this is your C, D, and E. So making it a minor third. So you move to the next one, your C sharp to A. Where is your A? This is your A. So making it a minor sixth. So you move to the next one, a minor seventh, your C sharp to B, making it a minor seventh. So with that, you understand the diagram well. Take note of this. It does not matter whether the upper note is lowered or the lower note is raised. The important thing is the number of semitones involved. There are also minor intervals that are not obtained by lowering the upper note or raising the lower note. For example, you have it on your screen. Just go through it. You have a brief summary chart of intervals. For second, we have minor and major. For minor, we have just one semitone. For major, we have two semitones for second. Then for the third, we have still minor and major. For the minor, we have 3 semitones, and for the major, we have 4 semitones. Then for the sixth, we have still minor and major. For minor, we have 8 semitones. For major, we have 9 semitones. For the seventh, we have major and minor too. For minor, we have 10 semitones, and for major, we have 11 semitones. If you're having problems understanding this, you can go through this video over and over again. Questions and exercises for you. What is an interval? I would really want your own definition, not the one given already. For number 1. Then for number 2, what is the difference between melodic and harmonic intervals? What is the difference between melodic and harmonic intervals? Then for number 3, how many semitones are there in the following intervals? 1. Major second. 2. Minor third. 3. Major sixth. 4. Minor seventh. How many semitones are there in the following intervals mentioned? For number 4 as the last. Name these intervals on your screen. Name the intervals on your screen. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to click subscribe to get your children back on track musically. I remain Ubong Linus, music teacher of Redeemer International School, Science and Technical College, RISS.